There are junctures in our life that cause us to pause for self-reflection. Transitions, successes, and heartbreaks are just a few events where we may ask, who have we become? We may ponder choices made, paths taken or not taken, or how events have shaped us. Sometimes events and people come together in such a way that provoke memories and questions about our life choices. The Chronicles of Graham is about one such event, a trip that my brother Graham and I made back to Bundaberg in Australia, where we grew up. This trip caused memories to stir, stories told, and questions asked. Assumptions and perceptions were challenged. Graham lives in New Zealand, and I live in the United States, and it has been quite some time since we all congregated back in Bundaberg. Our mother Audrey and her good friend Noel live in Bundaberg, while older brother Robert lives on the family sugar farm, aptly named the Promised Land, about 30 miles from Bundaberg. Robert's daughter Tina and son Jay both live on the Promised Land. Max, our father, died some 27 years ago. We begin the Chronicles in a Maryborough pub, about 70 miles from Bundaberg. Graham and I were passing time before catching a train to Bundaberg. We had been stranded by flooded roads, and Bundaberg was not accessible by car.
What you're witnessing here today is a phenomenon not thought extinct, actually. It's called trivia. Now you may observe the head trivia master. She's the one in the red. She's actually wheeling out the questions, and the people, the concentration, the looks of incredible concern as they ponder their next move for their life and death. Actually relies on this game. It's very important. Very important.
What are we doing here, Greg?
Huh?
What are we doing here?
What we're actually doing is it's actually a science, and it requires at least 10 degrees in order to be able to achieve this aim. I can tell you, having played this is not easy. These people are masters.
Now, why are we in this place?
Because we're unlucky.
Not them, us.
Unlucky. I don't know why they can't nice. I don't know, did they just like... Why are you with me?
How did we find this place, Greg?
We were just unlucky. We were just plain unlucky.
What? That it just so happened to flood between here and Bundaberg?
The 1,000-year flood.
The 1,000-year flood. You mean the 1,000-year rainfall?
And to think we actually came over less water than what's actually fallen out of the sky from the Pacific. It's hard to imagine. You just got to shake your head. You really do.
She's playing trivia here.
Yeah, she's actually the master there. You need to really concentrate hard. Every word, people's lives depend on it. Seriously, I kid you not. This is serious stuff. We'd better listen in. Did you get that? That was a key word. Oh, you can see, we've got a flicker of an eyelid over there in the corner. The great trivia master, the one over there in the red, winner of the last 5,000 trivia games. On to go, yeah. Oh, it's another flicker of the eyelid. Oh, this is getting very serious now. Any moment now, they could declare a result.
A result?
A result.
How do they get results?
How? Maybe the same way you get to Bundaberg. Who the hell would know? We're still not there. You've only been travelling since the beginning of time, and I'm not far behind you.
Only 3 days ago I started this trip.
You were a young man when you started this trip. Now look at you.
A young man, now look at me. Now look at me. A young man.
Now you are being funny.
I started this with black hair.
And
a full head of hair.
A full set of hair.
A full set of head of hair.
And you actually grew a beard and it all fell out. You may notice over here that the head ringleader is in the uniform, and this is standard attire for anyone that is, plying their trade here today. If you look closely, you'll notice it has embroidery and logos on. Very, very important. So we're not actually really sure. We need to be very quiet right now because this is this is the part of the day when the results are collated. This is when
Collated?
Collated, yes. I know a very sophisticated word for this part of the woods, but you can see the concentration as she starts to collate them.
Collate them?
Collate them, yes. And she's adding them up. This is the critical moment. This could take a bit of time. It's obviously very close. Very good.
Well, we'll just have to wait till see if they get fully collated.
The Grand Master is looking very concerned. Maybe I should just go have a word with the Grand Master because he's looking very concerned. I think he realizes he may have missed one of those critical moments. Oh, no, he's looking around. I think he's trying to influence the result.
He's influencing the result?
He's influencing the result. See that?
Is that the 2 red shirts?
That was a beautiful move. Did you see the movement of the head just then? That was fantastic.
It is. Destined to be in that room.
Please don't say that. But please don't.
That's where we were heading.
So are you saying that we started in Bundaberg and 50 years later we ended up here?
We ended up here.
And in between, just as a like an aberration or a
No, we should have been playing that game. we should have been playing that game.
Maybe with the girl, but I don't know about Now you're killing me. Are you saying that as some freak of nature we could have been in there?
No, should have been.
No. Let's get it. No way. No, I refuse to accept. Well, mind you, with the way I look at it.
That's your true being.
So much.
You've been living a life out as a fraud. that was your authentic self. Your authentic self.
What about you then? Is that your authentic self?
No. Great. That was you. That's you. You've missed your call.
The fruit has fallen far from the tree.
You've missed your calling. Now, don't you feel empty inside?
Dropped on my head at birth. I know.
No, really, don't you feel a little
Yes,
empty?
actually, no, seriously, though, I do understand what you're saying. And I've pondered all these years the travesty of justice that have taken me away from this extraordinary life that I should have had.
But didn't. And now the spiritual.
And returning here makes me feel that so much is lost.
And all this searching that you've done, no, seriously, all this searching that you've done, you've traveled the world.
Being here,
huh?
I realize how all that was it wasn't me.
You were just covering up something.
The only reason I did that was because I couldn't be in that room.
No, you're right. You're just covering up an emptiness
I realise now why we've done what we've done. It was just all compensation for not being here.
That's right. Compensation.
Very, very sad. Very, very sad.